Hi, today is Tuesday, September the 25th, and today dinner is shepherd's pie. Some call it cottage pie. It's always been shepherd pie for me. What I've done, I've browned 2 pounds of ground beef, strained that fat. I use 80/20 ground beef. I'm going to put one small onion, 2 cloves of garlic, green onion that I actually had frozen. I'm going to use that. And I also have green, orange, red peppers. I've actually fixed those. I froze them and had them in the freezer. Stir this in. And since I'm adding layers, what I'm going to do now, I'm going to season this mixture, and then I'm going to cover it and let these vegetables get al dente. Hold one moment. As always, for any dish just about I use Tony Chachere, ground black pepper, garlic powder, and I always use a little cayenne pepper. I don't like overly spicy food. This just gives a little kick, especially when you're baking your meats, any meat, chicken, poultry, steak, whatever, baked. Just add a little. I'm telling you, it's very good. Hold one moment. Let me just get this to cooking. I'm also fixing cooking some green beans with bacon. I'm not going to use potatoes because in the shepherd's pie there are potatoes. So I'm not going to uh, just overindulge on the starches. So all I'm doing is taking two half slices of bacon, and it's plenty enough fat out there. I don't really care for the meat. I just like the flavoring. So I'm going to let that bacon cook down a little bit. Then I'm going to add the onions and cook that until it's soft, and then I'm going to show you what I do next. I love, love, love Texas Roadhouse green beans, and I've been trying to mimic that recipe. I just haven't gotten it, but I'm still trying. So this is actually a new recipe that I've been playing with. So I'm just going to keep trying until I get close. So hold one moment. Okay, I've added one small onion, and I've also added some kosher salt and pepper to this. Now I'm going to let these onions get soft, and I'm going to show you how to do the green beans. It's fairly simple, and I hope it turns out good. Hold on a moment. Now I'm actually cooking 3 cans of the green beans. What I do is the first 2 cans I drain the liquor off of them, but the third one I keep it. And let me show you what I've started using. Okay, I use 1 pack of this Flavor Boost here. I don't know if you can see it. It's 4 packs in here. I just use one, and I add 2 cups of water and about a teaspoon, I'm sorry, of vinegar, and I bring that to a boil first. And I season it again, kosher salt, pepper, and then last I put the green beans in it because I don't have to cook as long. So flavor your liquor before you actually put the green beans, and I found that the taste is better because it just is. So try it. Hold on. Okay, back to the shepherd pie, the meat. I've added some more seasonings. It wasn't flavorful enough for me, so I added some more seasonings to it. Now, the next step is I add some Worcestershire sauce to it. And what I'm trying to do is form a little gravy because I don't want I want to have like a medium gravy consistency. You gotta bear with me. I'm not good with this camera yet. Um, and so to thicken this and to make a gravy, there is a little liquor. I don't know if you can see that, but it's a little liquor in here. And what I'm going to do is take about a third of a cup of flour. You know what? I'm not going to even use that much. Half of a third. 1/6 would it be? Okay. Let's stir that in and see how that goes. I may not need as much because I don't want it to be so dried out. Um, I don't like it real dried out. I want a little thick liquor to it. Now, I may end up having to add just a little water. Sometimes I have to do that. So, bear with me. I'm sorry. And you know, everybody have their own way of cooking. Somebody might not like it this way. It may be too fattening. You may want to use turkey. You know, everybody have their own way of doing things. But this is the way I was partially taught, and kind of switched up a little bit. Made my own little variation to it. But anyway, whatever you like, you know. And we have to do things in moderation, because what I do is I eat a salad for lunch, fruit for breakfast, and then for dinner, and I try to eat early. I kind of fix what I like and just don't overindulge. So I'm training. It's a work in progress. Trust me. So hold one moment. Let me get this to the consistency that I want, and then I'll show it to you, and we'll go from there. Now this is the consistency that I wanted, and see what is going to happen. It's going to cook down some more, and then it's going to have a little gravy to it. It has a gravy now, but it's going to actually be thicker than this is. See how runny that is? It's going to be a little thicker. You're going to actually be able to just dip the meat out into the pan, and you're not going to have hardly any liquid. It's just going to just be like a little thick gravy. So anyway, let me go ahead and do the potatoes. I'm going to come back and show you the green beans, and I'm going to have a finished product for you. I don't want this tape to run over. Okay, this has actually been boiling. What I did is I used the flavor boost. I used 2 cups of water, and that's all I put in here so far. Now we're going to add our 3 cans of beans. This is the can with the liquid. Now what I do, I don't know about everybody else, but I wash my cans off, run them under the water, or use my kitchen towel to wash them off with that soap on there. And then what I'll do, I'll take and dry them off with a paper towel. Okay. I'll come back with the finished dinner.